Hey friends, what's up? I'm very excited about today's video because I am actually flipping the switch this time. In my last videos, I've been focused on teaching individuals how to generate a consistent amount of money online legitimately. So this time, today's video is the beginning of a new series where I will be teaching business owners and SMEs how to grow their business revenue, make massive sales, and get new influx of buyers completely from the internet, which is using digital marketing. So the focus of today's video is how to boost your business revenue using online sales funnel. So firstly, what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel simply refers to the buying process companies lead customers through when purchasing products. A sales funnel simply refers to the buying process that companies lead customers through when purchasing their products. Now, for you to have a successful sales funnel for your business, irrespective of what you sell, irrespective of your industry or niche, there are two fundamental requirements. The number one requirement, you need to build out sales funnels. Number two, you need to set up systems to generate influx of new leads consistently into your funnel. So these are the two major requirements you need to build a successful online business. To tell you how funnel is very important to your business, let me quickly show you something. Now, take for instance, you have a business. Take for instance, business A. Let's say business A is a boutique that sells online, and they do, let's say, 1 million naira in sales monthly. And business B is also a boutique that sells stuffs online, and they do 10 million naira monthly. Okay, for you to know how important and sensitive a sales funnel is to your business growth on the internet, the major difference between these two businesses is all about what happens when a buyer gets into their sales funnel. That is how powerful a sales funnel is. This is a business A, which is a boutique that sells online. Business B also is a boutique. They sell the same stuffs, they market to the same audience, but business A does 1 million naira in sales monthly. Business B does 10 million in sales monthly. The only difference is all about what happens when a buyer gets into their funnel. That is to say, okay, just hold on. As I proceed in this class, I'm going to give you case studies to help boost your understanding. So, what is happening here is business A, in most cases, are just going about their online business within the surface, right? While business B is actually going deeper. So that is why business B generates much more revenue than business A. Now, let me give you an illustration to further buttress my points. Let's say business A, all they do online, all business A does online is to sell, okay, remember I said these two businesses are into boutique, that is they own a boutique and they sell their products online. So business A, since business A goes about its online business just on the surface, what business A does online is simply to sell jeans. Let's say business A sells just jeans online. That simply means when someone goes to their website, all the person sees to buy is just jeans. And after the person makes payment, probably with his card or a card online, that is all about it. Okay, so that is exactly what I mean by business A just doing their business on the surface level. Now look at what business B is doing differently that makes it possible for them to generate 10 million naira monthly, which is they are completely crushing their competition. So business B is also a boutique owner that sells his or her products online. Now, business B is using a deep funnel system. So this is what happens. When you go to Mr. B's website, where he sells jeans, after you buy the jean, when you click on submit, probably you're ordering online, definitely, so you're paying through your card or you made the order through the pay on delivery system. Mr. B is not going to stop the transaction there. After you've successfully bought a jean from Mr. B, Mr. B will take you to another page. Come to think of it, logically, when someone buys a jean, the next possible thing you can offer the person to buy could be a polo, something very complementary to the jean. Okay? And another possible thing you can offer someone that buys a jean is sneakers. Okay? Sneakers fit more than any other stuff when it comes to jean. So on Mr. B's website, after a customer successfully buys a jean, Mr. B is automatically going to take that customer to another page offering them a polo that, hey, thanks for shopping on our website. You just ordered a very nice jean. However, we feel it's best to recommend this polo to you. This polo is actually going to fit your jean a lot. So Mr. B will further offer this customer that just bought a jean on his website a polo, right? Then in most cases, let us say 5, let's just keep it fair, 5 out of every 10 person is going to buy this polo. This is an extra revenue for business B. While Mr. A, all they do is just to sell jean. When the customers orders, the sales process ends there. Again, Mr. B will further give the customer another recommendation, and that recommendation possibly could be sneakers. Sneakers, okay? So could be sneakers, because most times people wear sneakers with their jean. So after buying the polo, the sale process is not going to end there. Mr. B will automatically take the customer to another page where he or she will be offered sneakers. Okay, so you tell the customer, thanks for buying our jean. You just got the polo as well. Oh my God, we can't wait to ship these things over to you. Trust me, it's going to look really nice on you. Right now, we feel we should give you one more offer to complement your previous purchase, and that is the sneakers. These sneakers is going to fit the jean. And I mean, on the sales page, you can even put pictures showing other people wearing the kind of jean you just sold with the particular sneakers you are selling. Visual presentation matters a lot, and it makes a whole lot of difference. So you can put that on the sales page. Then again, 5 out of every 10 person is going to pick up the sneakers. So can you see how business B has been able to generate extra 10 sales from the number of people entering, the number of people that bought jean from the initial sales process? So this is how to generate much more money on the internet, okay? So this simply reflects the importance and how powerful online sales funnels can be. So the major difference between a business that is doing 1 million naira on the internet monthly from the one that is doing 10 million naira monthly is all about what happens when a new customer gets into their funnels. I hope to this end it's getting very clear to you. So what Mr. B is doing differently is simply using a deep sales funnels. which is, and this extra stuff Mr. B is offering everyone that buys the gin is what we call upsell in marketing. This extra stuff are called upsells. Okay, so that's just to show you how powerful the concept of sales funnels can be in helping you to boost your business profits on the internet. Okay, now for you to build a successful sales funnel online, for you to build a successful sales funnel online, the first thing you need to map out is what we call a value ladder. Okay? For you to build a successful sales funnel online, the first thing you need to map out is what we call a value ladder. Okay? It is my understanding of a value ladder that enabled me to give the case study of Mr. B that made other offering to his customer after the initial purchase of a gin. So the key to a successful sales funnel is a well-structured value ladder. So the key to profitable sales funnels is value ladder. Okay? The key to a successful sales funnel is what we call a value ladder. So this is a new term. Very quickly, what is a value ladder? I'm going to give you the verbal definition, then I'm also going to explain practically for you. A value ladder is a system of mapping out your products and services in an ascending order of value and price. Now, you need to be creative when trying to structure a value ladder for your business. And trust me, every business under the sun has a value ladder, whether you know it or not. So let's get practical again so you can understand the concept of value ladder. But before you can get a well-structured value ladder, there are 4 major questions you need to provide answers to. Okay? Guys, please follow me accordingly. I said, for you to be able to build a profitable sales funnels online, the first thing you need to do is to be able to structure your value ladder properly. And I went on to tell you what is a value ladder. I said a value ladder, it's a systematic approach of mapping your product and services in an ascending order of value and price. I'm going to show you all that practically. And I said, for you to be able to structure your value ladder, there are 4 important questions you need to provide answers to. So what are these 4 questions? What are these 4 questions? The number 1 is, who are your dream clients? Who are your dream customers or clients? Number 2, where are they hanging out online? Where are they hanging out online? Number 3, what baits can you use to get their attention? What baits can you use to capture their attention? And number 4, what results do you want to help them get? What results do you want to help them achieve? I'll give you a practical reference now for you to understand how important it is to get the right answers to these 4 questions in order for you to build a well-structured value ladder. Okay, so I've been marketing online since 2010. And between 2010 to 2016, I was very active in the local market, working with businesses and corporate organizations, helping them to sell online. Then, 2016, I ventured into the international marketing space, digital marketing space. So late last year, I felt, okay, dude, it's time to come out of your shell and impact your fellow Nigerians. So the first thing I asked myself is, who are my dream clients? My dream clients, of course, are youths, are mostly youths who are unemployed, who are idle, and are seeking means to survive in today's Nigeria. The second question I asked myself is, where are these people hanging out online? And that is the right answers that made me to get a lot of you right now on my Instagram page. So I did my research and I found out that most of the young people in Nigeria are hanging out on Tunde Ednut page, on Instablog, and some other serials page on the internet, also comic pages. So what I needed to do, I simply advertised on Tunde Ednut's page, I advertised on Instablog, and of course, I got your attention. So if this thing is working for me, that should tell you that it's going to work for your own business. So, and of course, I asked myself again, what is the right bait can I use to capture my targeted audience attention? I simply offered a free training to teach people how to make $1,000 on the internet. Okay, so what results do I want to help them get? I want them to make money online. For those of you who came to my page through Tunde Ednut or Instablog or any of the comedy page, you would agree that this worked very well for you. So the same thing I did is what I'm teaching you, and that is what you are to do irrespective of your business to start generating a lot of profits on the internet. So I'm going to give case studies. I'll give like 3 case studies to help you understand how you can build your value ladder. So in order to build your value ladder, these are the 4 questions you need to provide answers to. Now, let me quickly give you a graphical view of what a value ladder is all about. Okay, so a value ladder is usually in this structure. Over here, this is going to be value. This is value against pricing. So, okay, so this is usually the structure of a value ladder. Okay, so over here is going to be the baits. That is why you need to provide answers to this question. So what baits can you use to capture people into your value ladder? Your bait has to be something with mass appeal that your targeted audience cannot resist. Okay, so when you get them with your bait into your value ladder, you take them up to the next step where you can charge them for something. So I'm going to use Naira for this illustration, even though I have a global audience. So let's say you cannot charge them something of 10,000. I'm making an illustration. Something of 10,000. When they get your bait, the next thing you offer them could be something of 10,000. The next offer could be 50,000, and the next one could be, let's say, 1 million. Okay, so ideally, every company, every business wants to sell their best product to their audience. But like you know, many people may not be able to afford this, their best product, or those people who can afford it might not have the confidence to pay 1 million to a company or a business they've not done something with in the past. So that is why you need to be able to structure your value ladder. Now, I'm going to say this. For those of you who have tried advertising online before, please pay attention to this video, because if you can get the concept of value ladder very well, it is going to save you a whole lot of money you spend on advertisements. Now, I have seen businesses who will tell me, hey, Mr. Victory, we've spent a lot of money on advertisements and they've all gone down the drain. We didn't make a dime. In most cases, what those companies or businesses try to do, they try to sell their best-selling product, which is the main money maker, the highest revenue generating product, on the front end. And if you try to do that, people may not buy a product of 1 million naira from you on first meeting you because they don't know you, they don't trust you, you've not established a relationship with them, you've not given them value. So definitely there will be resistance if you try to sell this high selling product on the front end. So for businesses who spend thousands of dollars online, which is millions of naira online, advertising their top selling products in the front end, that is why in most cases they don't break even, they run at a loss. So instead of doing that, I'm going to tell you the right approach to go about it. Before I explain what is here, let me use my own business to give you a simple illustration for you to understand clearly. Now, I have my own value ladder for my own online business, and my value ladder has been working very, very well. Even for most of you probably watching this video right now, you've gone through my value ladder and it worked for you as well. So how did I structure my value ladder? It is simple. My baits, the first thing I do, okay, this should have a naira sign, pricing. So the bait I offered is simply my free training on affiliate marketing, okay? The bait I offered in my own value ladder is simply my free training on affiliate marketing. If you're watching this video right now on Instagram, chances that you've watched my free video, it's 95%. So what I did a full-blown video with so much value on how you can start making money from affiliate marketing. Then at the bottom of the video, I added a link to my paid course, and the course sells for 49,000 naira. Now, a lot of people, because they've gone through my bait, they've seen the free video I gave out that has so much value, naturally, they will want to learn more, okay? So a lot of them went on to buy the next product I'm selling for 49,000, okay? Most likely, you've also bought it already because my value ladder is quite irresistible. Now, after they buy the one for 49,99,000 naira, the next thing I offer them is my coaching program. Again, when they go through my paid course and they are completely blown away, it's amazing, it has so much value. In fact, it completely sweeps them off the feet and it helps most people to get results. Now, when they go through my paid course and maybe in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even in months, they're able to generate $500. Naturally, they will want more value because they want to scale up what they are doing. Then they get to the next step in my value ladder, which is now my coaching program, which goes for 250,000. But the one I'm holding on the 19th of this month, February 2020, I wanted to give more people the opportunity to attend the training, so I lowered it to 150. So you can see how my own value ladder works. You just have to use the same concept to create a value ladder for your business. So ideally, this is the graphical expression of a value ladder. The first thing you need to do, a bait is something you are giving out for free to get the attention of your target market towards your business. Now, when you give them this bait for free, the next thing you need to do is to ascend them, to push them to the next step in your ladder where they have to invest money into your business. And usually, instead of bringing this your high-priced products over here, which I said it is obviously wrong thing to do, give them a low-entry product. Every business can be structured into a value ladder. You just have to be creative about it, or you just have to be conscious about it. So give them a low-entry product, something someone can just easily pay for without much resistance. So long as that product offers value, you take them to the next step of a higher value, and finally you put them here. So when you do this, because they've had your bait, they've actually invested a small money with you and you delivered, then trust has been established. Definitely the product is good. They must have even liked your brand, so it will be easier for them to spend the real high the real high valued money into your business. I hope this concept make a lot of sense to you. So very quickly, let me give you, I'm going to give you like 3 case studies, real life case studies, so you can understand much more better how the concept of value ladder works. So take for instance, I'm going to use a dental clinic, for example, clinic that takes care of teeth. Now, a dental clinic can choose to run a campaign, to get influx of new customers into their business. Now, ideally, the best bet a dental business or company can do is to offer free teeth cleaning to the general public, okay? Companies who are smart and who are good in marketing, I've seen them do this kind of stuff severally. So I said my first case study is going to be a dental clinic. So the right bait for them to use will be free cleaning. They can advertise this online, they can advertise this on radio, they can advertise it on any channel. In fact, you can advertise on Instagram, anywhere. Just invest some good money promoting free teeth cleaning. Of course, everybody wants to have a white teeth because it increases their ego, it makes them comfortable, etc. So when you offer free teeth cleaning, guys, please pay attention, because I have seen business owners who would object without full understanding. Why do I have to offer something for free when I'm spending money on advertisements? So please pay attention to this class so you can understand the logic of how sales funnels, value ladders can help you grow your business. Now, the first thing this dental clinic can offer as a bait is free teeth cleaning. Why are they offering it? Because they want to capture the attention of so much people to their business, capture the attention of the public, to their business. I mean, you don't joke with the word free. People love free stuff. So since they are going to spend money on this campaign, how do they now make money thereafter? It's simple. It's a simple logic. I'm going to explain to you. Now, for a business or a company to carry out such a campaign, of course, their workers has to be trained, has to be pre-informed about that particular campaign and about how to put everyone that comes in for this free teeth cleaning into their value ladder professionally, so they can get a huge return on investment. Okay, so now let's assume, guys, I walk into a dental clinic. I saw their advert for free teeth cleaning, so I walk in. Now, in the course of the dentist actually cleaning my teeth, the dentist would ask a question like, hey Victory, how are you? So, do you smoke? This is already in the process of cleaning my teeth. Okay, I saw their campaign for free teeth cleaning. I walked into the dental clinic. While the dentist is already cleaning my teeth, the dentist definitely is going to ask a question like this. So, Victory, do you smoke? And I'll ask him, why are you asking? The dentist now, because he knows what he wants to do, it is not a coincidence. It's already mapped out. The structure to ascend customers through their value ladder is already mapped out internally and professionally, so he knows what he's doing. So he's going to ask, so do you smoke? I will say, why are you asking? He said, okay, right now as I'm cleaning your teeth, I can see some dent and some coloration, and it's usually for people who smoke. So if I smoke, it's a case study, guys. So if I smoke, I will say, yeah, I do smoke. So he said, wow, you see, your teeth is kind of, it can just maybe brown or something. So, I mean, I'm an adult. Who would want to keep a brown teeth? Already you are in a dental clinic. So it's going to say, okay, this free cleaning is actually to keep your mouth really clean, but it's not going to change the coloration. It's going to make it the best it can be with same coloration. It's not going to change it. However, I can schedule you for a teeth whitening section. Okay. Now, already I am getting value for free, and also I'm getting a consultation for free. The value here now is the dentist is actually cleaning my teeth, and again, it's actually giving me free consultation because now, so naturally, I'm going to feel, wow, these guys need the best for me. And since I'm already getting value for free, I'll have little or no resistance if I can afford it. So the next thing now it does is to offer me teeth whitening service. And of course, this will be like, I think in Lekki, the last time I went for that is 80 grand, okay? 80,000 naira. So after doing that, the next thing is going to do is going to ask me, oh, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes after this particular discussion, you know, these guys, I said, they'll be trained internally for the purpose of this campaign to ensure this campaign is highly profitable. So the next thing is going to ask me, if I choose to spend a good amount of time in a particular section around my teeth, then it's going to ask me, Victory, I'm noticing I'm noticing something around the left side of your teeth. Have you had any issues there? Do you usually have pain? So I can say either yes or no. Then it's natural for me to ask it back, what is the problem? You say, okay, I think you need to feel your teeth. Yeah, it's quite, so value again. So teeth feeling or gum, I don't know. So, bro, is it teeth they feel or gum? I'm asking you. Okay, so the next thing now, the next offering is to feel my teeth. Now, the more this guy has been able to identify these shortcomings with my teeth, the more my confidence in him is going to increase because, I mean, it's natural to say, wow, these guys, they know what they're doing, they are experts, and, I'm already sold, and I'll have resistance in patronizing them. Now, the teeth feeling can now be 120,000, okay? So these are the two upsells. Now, when we are done with this section, the dentist cannot tell me, so Victory, because of the condition of your teeth, and teeth is a very sensitive part of the body, when the pain is quite unbearable and it comes with severe headache. So because of that, I would advise you to sign up for our monthly checkup program or our quarterly checkup program or our 6 months checkup program. So every 6 months you walk in here for checkup and to be sure your teeth is in its best condition. So that is simply their continuity program where I have to pay them twice in a year, and of course so most likely the continuity program will be their major money maker where they make the bulk money. That can be let's say 250,000. So can you see now, ideally if that dentist walked up to me on the streets, maybe I just got my car parked somewhere, or maybe at the fuel station, someone just walked up to me, hey, how are you? I'm Dr. Ibrahim. Of course, I'll say I'm Mr. Victory. So give me 80,000 naira, let me clean your teeth for you. Of course, I'm going to like, what the heck? In fact, I might even pick offense, he's embarrassing me or something. But I won't just take him serious because I don't know him. He has not offered any value for me before. But now, using this free teeth cleaning approach, when I walk into the dental clinic, you can see I have gotten value from the free teeth cleaning. That makes me vulnerable to go for their paid offers. So this is actually how let me quickly wipe this out so I can show you, I can represent this value ladder how the value ladder of a dental clinic, for instance, using this illustration, is going to be. So this is value, this is price. So this will be this is the bait, and the bait, of course, is now the free teeth cleaning. Free teeth cleaning. So the next one is the teeth whitening. Teeth whitening. The next offer in their value ladder is what? Teeth filling. I hope a dentist sees this video so they can just use it to start increasing their business profits. So the next one will now be their continuity program. So you can see the main reason why, so this is where the value ladder ends. The main reason why people don't buy stuff in most cases is because they are uninformed. They are not well informed. That is why most people don't actually buy stuff. But since this free cleaning now, which is a good bait, has lured them into the clinic, of course, the dentist is going to give them adequate information to help them make informed decisions. And if truly they are a targeted audience, at least 50% of people who are going to come in for the free teeth cleaning are going to go for the other services. So you're actually selling without selling, and that is where selling becomes really interesting. Making sales and generating profit becomes interesting. So this is now the typical value ladder of a dental clinic. So very quickly, I'm going to give you another example, and that's going to be for the eye clinic. You can see I have my glass on, so it's actually medicated. So I have a little knowledge about eye clinic stuffs and all. So the second case study is going to be the value ladder of an eye clinic. Okay? I hope the training is making sense to you gradually. So let's say eye clinic. Eye clinic. Again, the best bait an eye clinic can use is going to be a campaign for free eye checkup. Okay, so the bait will be free eye checkup. Now, I see a lot of people do this on the street as well, in the street. So now, when you want to do a campaign like this, the campaign should also go with at least a little content about the importance of knowing the state of your eyes. Because when people are not informed, the value of, they say, when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. So whether you're advertising online or you're advertising locally offline, if it's a local, like you want to share flyers, the flyers will also have a little information about the importance of eye checkup so people can be in the know and appreciate what you are offering them. If the campaign also is online, below the free eye checkup and all, supply some information about the importance of checking their eyes. So for an eye clinic, the bait is going to be a free eye checkup. Now, when the optician checks your eye at all, the next thing the optician is most likely, okay, so I think I'm going to use like 2 case studies. If I go into the eye clinic, without my glasses, for instance, and of course, what brought me there is free eye checkup. When the optician is attending to me, the optician most likely, it's not going to ask me, so have you ever used a medicated glass before? My answer would be yes or no. So let us assume I said, okay, I have. Or, okay, let's assume I said I have not. Okay, so the optician is now going to ask me, do you see clearly? Do you see distance stops clearly? I'll either say yes or no. So if I say no, for instance, the optician is now going to say, okay, from my test here, I think you have short sight problem or you have a long sight problem, deficiency. So the next thing again the optician is going to ask is, do you have frequent headache? Most likely I'm going to say yes. Nigeria is hard. People go through stress on a daily basis. So the optician is now going to say, okay, it is because you're actually straining your eyes to see distant stuffs. That is the major reason of the frequent headache you are having. And so based on this test I've carried out, my professional advice for you is to get a medicated glass to correct the deficiency. This deficiency is actually not a problem. It can be sorted with a medicated glass. So you can see the next step on the value ladder now is selling a medicated glass. Okay, so that is the next one. Then again, why the test might be going on or the free eye checkup is going on, the optician can go on to, so what's the next thing the optician can sell to the patient? The optician can go on to, let's say, so, okay, like there are usually supplements that improve eye vision and all. So the optician might as well go on to tell the patient about the importance of taking some supplements to improve the vision. So the next thing the eye clinic can sell to their targeted audience are supplements. Okay, so the third one can now be like the eye clinic where I usually manage my eyes. The last time I went to get my new glass, the optician did something really wonderful. So after getting my new glass, she went on to tell me that, are you aware you mustn't really use glasses all the time to correct your eyes? And honestly, I haven't really heard about that before. So I said, no, what's that? I was interested. So I went on to tell her how I tried to avoid wearing glasses for years, but until it became really serious and I've got no choice. So she was like, fantastic, okay? Our branch in VI, I did my checkup in Lekki 1. So our branch in VI, they do something called laser correction. So with the laser correction, they're going to carry out certain operations in your eyes. So without your glasses, you will be seeing very well. You're going to have an improved vision like you're putting on your lens. So it sounded really interesting to me. Of course, the lens I got from them is serving me accurately. So I told them, okay, give me some time. I'm going to get back to you for that operation. Let me just go make my findings. It doesn't have any side effect. So the next thing they can sell you now is the laser correction, because it comes with convenience. You necessarily don't have to move around with your glass. Sometimes I even forget my glass and I find it difficult to drive. So I actually need the laser stuff. So can you now see how the value ladder works? Now, I get a free checkup. Of course, it is value. So naturally, I want to give back. That is just how the human mind works. When someone treats you with respect, you have no choice to respect the person in return. Okay, so like the common saying, the way person take follow you, now you will follow up. So the same thing applies in marketing. So when I get a free checkup, I feel really good. I feel like, wow, these guys are doing a great job here. I appreciate them. So when they offer me something, I'm going to have little or no resistance to go for it. So you can see the next offer in the value ladder is medicated glass, supplement, and laser. Okay, now if someone just walks up to me in the street and offer me, oh, you're wearing a glass, are you aware you can do laser, blah, 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 I wouldn't pay much attention to that person because I'm going to feel perhaps he or she just wants to extort me, okay? But having gone through the free checkup, I've gotten value, I will be keen to take them up on any offers. So let's quickly draw the value ladder for this. Let's quickly draw the value ladder for this, the eye clinic. Okay, so the first thing here is free eye checkup. The next thing is medicated glass, getting a glass. And the next thing is what? I was offered a supplement. And the next thing is their laser operation. And she told me one eye is 500,000, so the two eyes is 1 million. So ideally, that is this is what they actually want to sell. That is what they want their most clients to go for, so the company can generate so much money. But if you put this on the front end, you are going to scare away most people who would have gone for this on the long run. Okay, so it is always good to put your highest value offer in the back end, while the front offer should be something that's going to capture a whole lot of people. Okay, so again, in marketing, basically, they will tell you the sales is in the follow-up. So that is another reason why it's always good to use a bait. So when the bait drags a lot of people to you, you already have their information. You can always follow up on them, and most likely, depending on the person handling your sales process, you can convert as high as 80 to 90 people, or let's just keep it fair, 60 to 70 people. So this is now the diagram of the value ladder of a typical eye clinic. Okay, business owners, are you finding this training interesting? Am I making any sense to you? So from the 2 case studies I've given so far, you can use this concept to build out your own value ladder for whatsoever business you are currently doing. Okay, when it comes to building your own value ladder, the 2 most important things you just have to keep in mind is, number 1, your high-priced offer should be at the back end. Okay, you saw my illustrations. I ascended the customers to the highest points where the high-priced offer is. Then number 2, your front-end offer has to be very, very impressive. Your front-end offer has to be very, very interesting and irresistible, so you can get a lot of people to ascend through the ladder. Because the more people you have to ascend through the ladder, obviously the more money your business is going to generate. I hope that makes some sense to you. So right now, having known what a value ladder is and how it can help you generate much more profit for your business, the next question is, how do you plan out your value ladder? Well, I'm going to give you 2 concepts you can use to get ideas to plan your value ladder. So get ideas for a value ladder. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 2 simple concepts you can have to generate ideas for your value ladder. The first concept is, you just have to ask yourself, irrespective of the nature of your business right now, you just need to ask yourself that if what I'm offering my customer today becomes obsolete, becomes outdated, what other closely related products and services I can sell to these people? Okay, so question number one is, this question is what will help you get ideas to plan out your value ladder. The question number 1 is, what else can I sell to my market if what I am currently selling becomes obsolete? Okay, so answers to this question is what will help you have ideas to build your value ladder. The question number 2 you need to ask yourself in order to get ideas, to get options of value you can put in your value ladder is, what other ways can I serve my customers? So merely providing answers to these 2 questions is going to give you ideas that will help you plan out your your value ladder profitably. So it just involves a little bit of creativity. Of course, you need to be creative, but your creativity should start with providing answers to these 2 questions. So like I said earlier, every business has a potential value ladder, whether you know it or not. Now, the easiest way as of now I can tell you to get ideas to plan your value ladder is providing answers to these 2 questions. Question number 1, What else can I sell to my market if what I'm currently selling becomes obsolete? Write them out. Question number 2, what other ways can I provide value to my market? Write them out, then you can pick out 3 or 4 of these things and structure your value ladder, okay? And again, I said when planning out your value ladder, your high-priced offer should be at the back end, should be at the top of the ladder, while your front-end offer has to be very, very interesting and irresistible so you can get through many people, you can get so many people through the door of your value ladder. Now, the 2 case studies I gave were for offline businesses. The same thing applies online. This same principle works offline and works online. Now, online business owners, for those who sell products and services online, what else do you sell to people who just paid for your products? That is why you see most people online, they can't scale up their business. Their profit is almost the same thing month after month, year after year. You don't have to end the business relationship the moment someone pays for your product or services. Definitely, you need to sell them something else. So it's time to get creative, guys. It's time to put in effort and consciously generate 10 times more profit from your current business. Okay? So once someone buys your stuff or pays for your product and services online, what else do you sell to them? And how do you offer them something else? Unlike the case studies I gave, the dentist and the optician, which is the eye clinic and the dental clinic, where the patient meets face-to-face in real life, one-on-one with the doctor. Online, of course, if you are selling products and services online, you don't live on the internet, you don't live on the web. So how do you now do that interaction to upsell the customers from the bait to the next paid offer? That is where online sales funnels comes in. So online sales funnels does the whole automation. Just like the case studies I gave, where the dentist has to upsell the patient, where the optician has to upsell the patient's real life through a one-on-one interaction. When it goes on the internet, what automates that process of taking the potential buyer from the bait to the front-end offer and then ascend them through the ladder? What does that is what we call online sales funnel. So that is why you see marketers tell you you can make money while you sleep. It is actually true. Once you set up the sales funnels, all you need to do is to start sending traffic, which was the second basic requirement I stated earlier. You must devise a means to send influx of customers through your funnel. So once your funnel is set up, you can go to bed. The funnel does the interaction, automates everything to upsell the potential buyer from the bait to the rest of the value ladder. So online sales funnels are very, very important in today's world. Okay, so now you know the basis of value ladder. Let's dive into online sales funnels proper. Okay, so I've spent the last few minutes talking about the concept of value ladder, and that is because the key to a successful sales funnel is highly dependent on your value ladder. And I went on to tell you the 4 important questions you need to provide answers to in order to map out your value ladder properly, which I said the first question is, who do you want to serve? Who are your dream clients? Where can you find them online? What baits can you use to capture their attention, and what results do you want to offer them? So providing answers to these questions is what will help you map out your value ladder. At the core, the main essence of a value ladder is to help you figure out what products and services you need to add to enable you move your dream clients from the baits down to your highest price products or services, okay? At the core, the main essence of the value ladder is to enable you identify or figure out the exact product and services you need to add to enable you move your dream clients from the base to the back end, which is the highest price products, to enable you make the most profit from every customer or leads that gets into your funnel. Now, unlike the two case studies I gave, which is the dental clinic and the eye clinic case studies I gave, I also showed their ladder diagrammatically. When it comes to the internet, nobody lives online. I mean, I stay in my house here, but I do business online. So how do you now interface with people who will be buying your product on the internet? That is where sales funnels comes in to play a critical role, and also to help your business succeed on the internet. So that is the role of a sales funnel. And while this is the diagrammatic expression of a ladder, this is the diagrammatic expression of a sales funnel. You can see that it has a very wide base, then it narrows down. So the idea is to get as many people as you can. Like I said earlier on, the idea is to get so many people through the funnel. So at the end of the day, some of them will end in the back end. Now, while it is logically reasonable to try to sell your most price offer, whether be it a product or a service to your dream clients, it is definitely not easy to close huge deals. Remember, your back-end offer is your highest selling product or service. So obviously, it is certainly not easy to sell a very high-priced product to someone the first time of meeting that person, whether online or offline. Again, your high-priced product or service might not be best for each of your customers based on maybe their financial capacity or based on their preference, okay? So that is why it is always good to have a wide range of offers, okay? So if someone buys this one, he might not buy this one. Someone might buy this one, he might not buy this one, just like they do in real estate, okay? They build terrace, they build a semi-detached duplex, and they build a fully detached duplex. So people buy based on their preference and based on their financial capacity. So the same thing applies with your business online, okay? You need to give them a wide range of offers, okay? And that is why you need to build a sales funnel. That is where sales funnel comes in to play a very critical role in helping your business to succeed online. Now, the major essence of building out sales funnels is to achieve two purposes. The two major reasons why your business and everyone online builds sales funnels are for two reasons. Number one, a sales funnel helps you to provide the best service to each customer at the level of service they can afford. The number one reason why you need to build a sales funnel is to enable you serve each and every one of your customers the best way you can at each level of service or product they can afford, okay? That simply means that while this is your highest selling, your high-end products, which generate the most money for your business, but definitely not everybody will be able to afford these high-selling products anywhere in the world. So with a funnel, you will be able to serve those that can buy the front-end products very well. You can be able to serve those that can afford the middle-end products. You'll be able to serve those that can afford the back end. So with a funnel, you'll be able to present each of these offers to every customer that gets into your business. I hope this concept of marketing or selling is becoming more clearer to you. The number two reason why you need to build a funnel, it helps you to make sales and stay profitable while identifying the customers who can afford your high-end products. Because if this back-end offer is not here, perhaps it's just a bait and a front-end offer, then how would you know those customers who can afford the high-end offers. So can you now see how important it is to have your funnel? Let me also give you another illustration to explain this concept very well. Let's assume you have business A, okay? Because every time I hear business owners crying that they are spending money and they are not making profit online. So let's say business A is promoting a product online that sells for 5,000 naira, and the cost of acquiring this lead on Facebook or Google, for instance, is 6,000 naira per lead. I'm giving a case study, so please just listen. Let's say, and the cost of ad per lead is 6,000. What does that mean? That simply means this business now, business A is spending 6,000 to make a sale of 5,000. That simply means Mr. Business A will be running at a loss of minus 1,000. So you need to always get your funnel right. So which means business A will make a sale online, selling his product of 5,000, but the cost of acquiring this customer is 6,000. So while he's making a sale, he's actually running at a loss of 1,000. Now, see how the concept is going to help business B to make profits and to make a sale and generate profits online. Let's see the one for business B. Okay, so let's say this is business B. Business B is spending the same 6,000, on ads to sell his product of 5,000. But after this person buys this product of 5,000, with the help of his sales funnel, which is something like this, is going to give the person another offer, a middle offer of 10,000. Okay, then it's going to give the person a back-end offer of 100,000. So let us assume that if business A sells 5 pieces of this product, that means business A will be losing $5,000. Sorry, we'll be losing 5,000. You know, right now, more into the international market. We'll be losing 5,000 naira because he's spending so much money on ads to acquire a customer. And the moment the customer buys, he ends the business transaction there and there, which of course I've said is not wise. But business B spends the same 6,000 per lead, but after the person buys this product of 5,000, he upsells the same customer to another offer, which is now the middle offer. You can see how the funnel looks like, to 10,000, another one for 100,000. So that means if someone buys this one, why business B will be losing 1,000? I'm using a worst case study, assuming the cost of ad is higher than the product the person is selling, so I can really buttress my point. So why business B is already losing 1,000 to acquire that customer, let's assume in a competitive market, when the person buys this one, that now becomes when the person buys the middle offer, that now means business B has made an extra 10,000. Subtract it from the 1,000 he was losing. That gives him a profit of 9,000. I hope this is really clear to you guys. Now, if that person goes on to buy 100K, the 100K now comes in as pure profit. So the person makes an extra profit of 109,000 from a single lead, while business A makes a sale and ends the transaction there and is at the losing end. So can you now see how important a funnel is? So that is where funnel comes in to play a critical role and helps your business to succeed online. And most importantly, with the help of the funnel, all of these things are automated on the internet. And like I said, this is the part 1 of this series. In the part 2, I'm going to show you practically a typical software you can use to build out your paid funnels and how you can set up everything 100%. Okay, guys, so from all my explanation, it is obvious that the work of the sales funnel is to help people go through your value ladder on the internet. Okay? So the work of the sales funnel is to move people through the sales process. Online, remember, traffic is the lifeblood of every business on the internet. Traffic is the lifeblood of every business on the internet. No matter how beautiful your website is, if people are not landing on your website, they absolutely won't know about your product and services. So that is why I stated clearly from the beginning of this training that for you to have a successful online business, there are two fundamental things. Number one, you have to build out sales funnels, which I've been explaining to you. Then number two, you need to set up a system that generates influx of new leads consistently into your business. And that has to do with traffic. So now, people are going to get into your funnel, first of all, as potential buyers, okay? They come in through the traffic. Now, your work as a digital marketer is to try to convert as many of those people as possible into repeat customers. That is, after they claim your baits, which is the free stuff you are offering, the next thing you need to do is to try to sell them at the front end, try to sell them at the middle, and try to sell them at the back end. So the sales funnel is to move people through the sales process, okay? Ascending them through your value ladder. Now, the case study I gave to explain value ladder were two offline businesses. Someone might be wondering, but I don't own a dental clinic, I don't own an eye clinic. Okay, guys, when it comes to online, the typical baits you can offer online include free ebook. I do this a lot, and free video or a free software. So when it comes online, the baits, typical baits you can offer includes free ebook, free video, and free software. Now, I think in 2013, I ventured into, someone was able to get me to network marketing because he knows how vast I am when it comes to internet marketing. So a lot of people were overwhelmed at that time. I don't know, but I think they said it has not been done. I ventured into Trevor in 2013, and in less than 2 weeks, maybe in a week, I rose to the director stage, or the position of a director. I was able to do that because of my digital marketing skills. All I simply did was to write a free ebook, how people can stay healthy without going to the hospital and all of those things. So the ebook was really, really valuable, where I gave them insight about the benefits of some natural resources and all of those things, plants and all of those things. Now, at the end of the ebook, I told them for them to start taking advantage of these things I've explained to them. These natural resources that I took my time to explain for them to see the benefits have been put together into a bottle, a product called Trevo. So now they've read about the importance of those natural resources, they've read about the benefits, and of course, I gave them a recommendation, which is now the front-end offer to buy the Trevo bottle. So that approach wasn't the normal network marketing thing. So a lot of people were reading my stuff online, and they were ordering for the Trevo bottle, and that was how I was able to rise from a beginner to director stage probably in a week. So for online marketers, when you're taking your business online, baits you can offer includes free ebook, free video training, and etc. And of course, the dental clinic can do the same thing. You can put out a video teaching people how to take care of their mouth. Like, you can just it might just be 5 ways to maintain hygiene in your teeth, or something around that. You can just do a PowerPoint presentation. Then there are several on-screen softwares you can use to record a video, Camtasia, Active Presenter, etc. Then you put that video out online as a bait, and that is what you'll be using to run your adverts. Okay, so that's about that. Now, the essence of your sales funnel, like I said, is to help people online to go through your value ladder. So as you are running adverts, traffic there stands for adverts. So as you're running adverts, a lot of people are going to be attracted to what you are giving away, which is your bait. So when they get the bait, the next thing to do, of course, all of these things are already automated. And I said I'm going to show you in the next video how to use a particular software to do all of these things. Now, when they take your bait, the next thing you try to sell them is your front-end offer, offering them a much higher value than what they got from the free one. Like I said, your bait has to be so attractive, has to offer so much value, so people would naturally want more of what you are offering them. If your bait has no value or has a weak value, then your funnel is going to struggle to generate profit for you. So when they get the bait, you sell them your front-end offer. After selling them your front-end offer, you take them also to your middle offer, where you are offering them a higher value at a higher price. So remember, you saw how the ladder was. It kept on going up. The value is increasing, the price is increasing. Now, then lastly, you sell them your back-end offer, and back-end offer usually is the most expensive. Okay, now, the truth is, not everybody who buys the front-end offer is going to buy the back-end offer. But if you're able to get as many people through this funnel, and that is why you see as the funnel is going down, the base is reducing. That also tells you not everybody will be able to get to this part. But trust me, a good number of people will be able to pick up your back-end offer, making you the most money. This is what myself as a digital marketer and most marketers do globally to sell our software products. Let me quickly give a case study for those of you who are also into the sales of softwares. Now, having spent like $20,000 to build a software, naturally you want to sell that software for like $5K. So the moment you sell to 4 people, you'll be able to recoup your investment and start making profit. But the truth is, if you keep the price point at $5,000, how many people will be able to cover that amount of money to buy the software, even if they need it? It will be a very few people. They don't even know you. They don't trust the quality of the software. They just saw a demo and all. So what we do in the case of a software, we break that software into a funnel, okay? What we do, we break that software into a funnel, where we call it FE, OTO1, OTO2, OTO3, and OTO4. Sometimes some marketers even have up to OTO5. This is a very deep funnel. OTO stands for one-time offer. So instead of selling this the software for $5,000, we'll break it down so we can have as many people into the funnel. So the front end can be $97. Okay, so I mean, a lot of people, you can't even compare $97 to $5,000. You can see the gap. So the idea now is to get a lot of people. As we're running adverts, a lot of people should be able to get into our funnel. They should be able to pick up these $97. Now, if the software is really valuable and it works very well as you claim on the sales page, people will always want more value. So what we do on the front end, we limit the fixtures. Okay, now in planning the funnel of a software, all you need to do is just to break down the fixtures of your softwares into like 5 steps or 4 steps. Okay, so on the front end, we can decide to say this is the limited edition. Let's say if it's a software that posts on social media on daily basis, we can say you can post like just 30 campaigns in a month, which means you can post just 30 videos or 30 images in a month. So this FE will be limited to 30. Now, in the funnel, when they buy this one, automatically we are going to present them with another offer, which is called the OTO1, one-time offer 1, where we'll now sell them the unlimited version of this software. We can now sell that one for $197. Then another fixture in the whole software, we broke down the features now into like 5. We want to sell it in a funnel so that we can start making sales as soon as possible, and as well getting customers who can buy the OTO 5, which is the back end that has the higher price. So you can now seclude some fixtures as OTO 2. You can sell OTO 2 at 297. Okay, then you can sell OTO 3 at 497. You can sell OTO 4 at let's say 1997. Then OTO 5 can be 2997. I think if you sum this up, it is above let's see, this is 3K, this is 2K. Okay, good. So if you sum this up, it is above $5,000. But it becomes easier for people to pick up the software, and becomes easier for you to make sale, and it becomes easier for you to also identify those who will be able to buy your highest price offer to help you quickly recoup profits. So if you sell softwares online, this is the best way to sell your software, is to break it into funnels. Now, let me give you a case study, a practical case study of my last launch. I really want this to make a lot of sense to you guys. Now, my last launch was Vidarat. Okay, so Vidarat is a software for creating interactive videos on the internet. Now, I gave them at the front end, I think the front end was $39, and it was limited to just, you can create just 30 videos, 30 interactive videos. Then at OTO 1, limited videos, because they have multiple products and services they have to promote online. Then OTO 2, I gave them a done-for-you videos, and I told them, okay guys, I've been marketing for over a decade. I know the exact words to use to create your videos to generate the most sales for your business. So how about if I put my marketing expertise to work and help you to create these interactive videos? I'll do everything completely for you. All you have to do is just to pay me. So that was the OTO 2. Then OTO 3, I offered them a reseller license. How about, without you having to do your own product research, having to create your own product, how about if I give you the right to resell my product and make 100% profit for yourself? So you see how it makes a lot of sense, but it involves experience and creativity. So that is how the sales funnel helps you to ascend people through your value ladder. I hope this is very clear. I hope this is really getting interesting. So this is the work of a sales funnel, and this is how sales funnel works practically. Okay guys, that takes us to the end of today's training. The importance of using sales funnels to market your product and services online cannot be overly emphasized. Recently, all kinds of industries have started marketing online. That makes it even much more important in today's digital world to have a deep funnel, okay? Because with a lot of people marketing online to the same audience, that makes the competition tougher, and of course, ad costs is constantly on the rise on daily basis. The amount Facebook used to charge us way back 2010 to run adverts online has almost doubled, if not tripled. So you need a deep funnel to be able to run profitable ads campaigns. When it comes to marketing generally, the rule is, according to marketing legend Dan Kennedy, the business who is able to spend the most to acquire customers wins the competition. So the only way you can spend so much money on advertisement is when you are recouping your investment back with so much profit. That is why you need a deep funnel. Practically, if you are investing money on ads online, when someone buys your front end, in most cases, the front end offer might be you just recouping your ad cost. So it is the rest offers in the funnel that now becomes your profit. So to be able to run ads continuously and make a lot of profit for your business, you need to have a deep funnel. So when your front end offers helps you to recover your ad cost, the rest products in the funnel becomes your profit. So in a nutshell, sales funnels is just the process of taking through your customers online through your value ladder. Sales funnels is just the process of ascending your customers through your value ladder on the internet. And like I said, there are several softwares that automates this process on the internet. These softwares helps you to create sales funnels. In my next video, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to tell you a couple of these softwares and use one of them in my practical training, so you will be able to create these automated funnels. Now, when these funnels are created, the most important thing you need to do next is traffic. So I'm also going to show you in subsequent videos in this series how you can start getting unlimited traffic for your business. Imagine you sending as much as 10,000 people on daily basis or monthly basis to your business website. Imagine how much money you will be generating. Also, guys, if you are into e-commerce, listen, this is just a bonus section. If you are into e-commerce, the time has passed where you have to rely on e-commerce store, just like what Jumia and Konga are using to sell online. The time has passed that, simply because an e-commerce store has a lot of products, so it comes with a huge distraction to potential buyers. Now, if you want to generate so much money from e-commerce, spending little money on ads and making so much in profit, you need to start using funnels. Okay, I've given you an example. When someone buys a particular product, like in the case of the boutique I said, if someone buys a jean online from your online funnel, the next thing to do, you upsell them a polo, you upsell them sneakers, so you can have your funnel can be as deep as possible. It is not mandatory. It is only those who can afford it that is going to buy the offers in your funnel. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to show you a particular software you can use to create and automate sales funnels. Thanks for watching, guys. And hold on, drop your feedback for me using the comment box if you have questions, if you enjoyed the video or like to hear your feedback. Thanks for watching.